Let me regroup. Let me regroup. Eric, stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me. You're not making this any better. All right. All right, Eric. This is what we're doing today. We're going to be ranking the team's logos, all 32 NFL teams' logos, from the best to the worst. Okay?
I'm with it.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning here. And it's the Cardinals.
So obviously San Francisco's got to be terrible. This shit is just god awful.
I'm just getting this out of the way. That goes there. Actually,
All right.
you know what? I'm going to be fair. I don't really, it's nothing crazy. It's just an S and an
I think
F.
it's okay. I think it's okay.
And it's like an oval. Kind of looks like a football.
I think it's an okay tier.
You think it's an okay tier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, buddy. This is my tier list, and I like it. Okay?
Okay.
Bitch. All right. Now the Cardinals. All right. It's a bird. It's a fucking bird.
I feel like, bro, it's basic though, dude. Like, how many high school teams have like a Cardinal logo too? You know what I mean? Like,
that's actually true. You know, there's a
everywhere.
there's a high school team here, like nearby, that we used to play. They were the
Yeah.
Cardinals. This was their logo. I think this is pretty okay.
I feel like it's. I mean,
What do you
yeah, we
think?
can throw it in okay right now. It's one of those where we could throw it in okay right now, and then when we kind of like revise it at the end,
Yeah.
I could definitely see a world in where it goes down to bad.
Yeah. Okay. I fuck with
The
it.
Falcons.
The Falcons one, I'm not gonna lie. Look at it, bro. It's a fucking Falcon, and then it's an F.
And an F.
Exactly. Like, that's a W.
Low key, that might be. Am I faded for thinking S?
Are you faded for thinking S?
Am I faded for thinking S tier? Because like you said, bro, it's a Falcon, and it's in the shape of an F. Like, that's pretty fire.
You see, now I don't think there's many F or S tier logos, you know? So if we're gonna put one up there, it better be good.
We can throw it in good for right now.
I'll throw it in front of the Niners.
Yeah, I agree. Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens. It's a Raven, clearly, with a B in it.
I think it's okay, but I think it's way better than
The Cardinals. I agree. No, yeah. I don't know. I don't really like the bird logos, to be honest with you. There's a lot of
Yeah.
just like real simple logos on here that, aren't really good either. The Bills one, obviously it's just a
think the
bill.
Bills is good.
I
I think
think
it's good though.
I think it's good. I think it's behind the Falcons, obviously.
Yeah,
But in
I
front of the
agree.
Niners, just in between those two.
I agree.
Okay.
Carolina.
Carolina.
I'll let you go first with this one because I'm a little torn.
Okay. I think I like it. I think it's good, but I don't really think it's it's between good and okay, if that makes sense.
I still think it's better than San Francisco's.
You do? We'll put that there.
I feel like San Francisco should be at the. I mean, if you want to put it up there, it could be at the top of okay.
Yeah, I'll put it top okay.
I'm kind of happy with where we get that.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicago
like
Bears.
It's
just simple.
Terrible.
It's bad or terrible. I agree with that. I'm gonna go with terrible. I mean, it's just a C, and that C is used like in different sports too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, they use it in baseball.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, the Bengals. I mean, it's a B.
Bad.
I think it's bad too. I mean, they have more detail to it. You know, they have like the stripes, like the tiger stripes, unlike the bear one. Maybe if the bear one was like the actual bear, then maybe.
Like it used to be. Wasn't their logo like a bear at some point?
I'm pretty sure like it was like that. Yeah. Not too long ago, but pretty a while back, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, then the Browns logo. It's just a fucking football helmet that's orange. I think it's terrible as well. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
This is America's team here. The Cowboys. I
Dak
mean,
Prescott.
it's just the star. Um,
I think it's okay.
you think it's okay? Let me hear the reasoning behind that, Eric.
I mean, like you said, bro, it's just a star. I think it's at the top of okay though. Like
The
I
top
don't
of
think
okay.
it's yeah.
I honestly, what if we do
Well,
this? Because I like the Ravens one,
yeah, I'm with
and then
that.
that.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is a logo I actually like a lot, by the way.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the Denver Broncos one, even though you could say like the same thing, kind of what we said with the Cardinals, that it's like it's not really like unique or whatever in any way. But I guess you can also say that about any logo. But I mean, the Cardinals one is just literally that. But I don't know. I honestly like the horse and like the way it is.
I do too. Is it used in any other like sports team?
The
Like
the
that in
Bronc?
particular
No,
logo?
no.
I'm okay. We can throw it at the top of good right now, low key.
Yeah,
The Lions, I think is good.
I think the Lions is good as well. I think it's between the Falcons and the Bills.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a good one right there. Now we got Green Bay. It's just a G with their team colors on it. I mean, I don't really like it. There's nothing too special about it.
I think
Um,
it's bad, but I think it's worse than the Bengals solely because I like orange and black more. My high school was orange and black, like those were my colors, so
mhm,
I like I
the
like where
orange and
it's
black.
at.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Now we got the Houston Texans. Um,
I like this more than Dallas.
you like it more than Dallas?
Yep.
I agree with you. I do like it more than Dallas. I think it's an okay logo. Nothing too
I think
crazy
I
about
like
it.
it better than Baltimore.
I don't know. I like Baltimore more. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the Texans one is just too simple to be at the top of okay, you know?
Okay. Okay. I hear you on that one.
Then we just
Cool.
got a horseshoe for the Colts.
I think it's at the bottom of okay.
You think the
You know,
bottom of okay?
it's not like a letter.
Mm,
You know, at least they put some thought into it. But yeah, I think it's at the bottom of okay.
all right. All right.
If not top of bad. But
All right, we'll figure it out in a bit. See where we're at. Okay. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, another cat. Uh what do you think?
I like it. I think it's me personally, it might be in between the Lions and the Bills.
Lions and the Bills?
Yeah.
I can
I
see
don't
it I can see it maybe behind the Bills, to be honest with you. And just like in front of the Panthers logo,
do
or
you
maybe all the
like
way in the
it?
back.
I was gonna say, do you like I almost like Carolinas more.
Yeah, I do like Carolinas more, to be honest with you.
Okay.
We got the Kansas City Chiefs, the team that is in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's just an Arrowhead, which is their stadium. That's what their
Yep.
stadium name. And just a K and a C. What do you think?
I think it is
I honestly, for me, I think it's probably between. I think it's an okay logo, and it's probably between the Ravens and the Texans one. Um, but mainly because their name is like, Chief, and I don't know, Kansas City Chiefs. Like their whole logo is just kind of, I don't know, it just makes sense. I think.
okay. Yeah, I'm with you on the whole Chiefs thing. Like I brought up earlier, my school was in orange and black, but my school is also the Chiefs. So I'm with you on putting it in between Baltimore and the Texans.
Bet, bet, bet. All right, so currently, we don't got a lot of bad and terrible, which is, I mean, I guess a good thing. And then we do have a lot of OKs. Not, I mean, I'm not really impressed by any of these logos. You know, not really
Hmm.
impressed. All right, so now let's move on as we are moving on to the LA Chargers.
Do you like it better or worse than the Colts?
I think it's worse than the Colts.
I
Or
agree.
actually, I do like it. I do think it's better than the Colts. Actually, the reasoning for that is because I mean the Chargers and it's a lightning bolt instead of just like
Yeah.
a horseshoe. I guess you know.
I guess.
What do
I
you
don't know.
think?
I think it's like right there with the Colts, bro. I think it's like 50-50 for me.
You think it's 50-50? It can go either
Yeah.
way. I
Yeah.
say for now we put that there. We'll come to a decision at the end of the video. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and then now we got the LA Rams. I do like this logo honestly. Um,
That dude, that might be I'm trying to look at all of the logos to see if there is any S tier logos.
right.
And there's not many, but this might be in the running.
I honestly, you know, even though, you know, we're supposed to hate the Rams because I mean they're the Rams, they're in our division. Um, and their fans are just terrible. I honestly agree with you. I do like their logo, and I think it's like in the running for an S tier logo as well because I mean it's like LA, and then they have the A just kind of twirling around to like the ram
Into a ram horn.
horn.
Yep.
Yep. And I don't know. I definitely like it.
I say we throw it in S.
I agree. Okay.
We got our first S tier logo.
Officially. Yep.
Finally.
Now
Um
we got the Las Vegas Raiders. What do you think?
I think it's in good tier.
Okay.
And I think it's either above Carolina or above Buffalo.
Okay. Okay. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was thinking above Buffalo.
Okay.
So let's just put that there. I mean, it's nothing crazy, you know?
Hmm.
Nothing too crazy here. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess it works. Uh, and then now we got Miami Dolphins. I mean, it's just a dolphin with the sun in the background. Kind of like if it's, I guess, maybe jumping out of the water. I don't really know.
uh I don't know. What do you think?
I honestly, I think it's a, I think it's an okay logo, and if if anything, I think it's maybe the third best okay logo above all these. Honestly, or we can even put it like this as well, and I wouldn't mind that either.
I I like that.
All right,
Yep. I'm
sounds
with
good,
that.
sounds good, sounds good. Now we got the Vikings logo. I mean, it's just a Viking,
It's
really.
another logo I've seen used for high school sports.
Yeah, this is definitely a logo that's used for high school sports
So I think we put it in between San Francisco and the Cardinals.
and the Cardinals. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. There's literally a school 15 minutes away from me, and it has that logo, but they're green.
Yeah. Uh the
Now we got the
Patriots.
Patriots.
I think that's S, bro.
Why do
Dude,
you say
that
that?
that that logo is just so iconic. It's got so much history behind it with like the organization, the owners, the players and the coaches, like you name it, dude. Like when you think of football and you think of like the Super Bowl, bro, like what team do you think of?
The Niners.
No. I mean you would because you're a Niners fan, but I just feel like a typical like somebody who maybe doesn't like follow football like crazy, but like still kind of does, and so is like kind of in the loop. When
They
you
could tell
think
this
of
logo.
when you think of like Super Bowl, you think of Tom Brady, you think of the Patriots.
Okay. Okay, I like it, but then again, we got to think of the Niners and the Cowboys because both of them have, I believe it's 5 Super Bowls. Both
Sure,
of
but
them,
that's
and
when was the last time the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl?
like 1996 or some shit like that.
Exactly, bro. Like who nobody was even born back then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and I mean, let's be fair. The Patriots logo is better than both the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Yeah, I agree. But then also there's a bunch of history with both these teams as well, with players, being like some of the best players coming off of these two teams, basically.
I
You know?
think, but okay, but there's also history in the logo itself, right? So it's like it's New Boston, it's the like Patriots, right? So it's
Hmm.
like there's like history there within like the American Revolution, 1700s, like literally our founding nation.
The Niners, I mean, it's kind of goes off the name, but you know,
I don't. What I
Gold
guess I don't
Rush.
know. Oh, Gold Rush. I mean, gives a fuck about the logo's dog shit though.
The
So
logo is dog shit. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're just basing it off the logos, honestly. All right, whatever. Um, then now let's move on to the next one. We got the New Orleans Saints.
I think it's above the Lions.
You think it's above the Lions?
Yeah.
I kind of like it behind the Lions.
I guess my thing is like if you were to look at the two logos, I guess it's you could look at it either way, right? So like you could either look at it as well if you look at Detroit's logo, what's the team name? Probably Lions, right?
Yeah,
But if you look at and that could be depending on the person a good or a bad thing. Um, when in terms of like originality, when you look at New Orleans, you're like kind of there's like a mystery factor behind it.
right.
Like you don't know what that is. Like if you're just looking at a picture of the logo, you might have to do like some further research on it.
All right, we can keep it good then. We'll keep it good. All right. Now let's move on to the New York Giants. I mean, it's just an N and a Y. If anything, the end of bad. Um, I don't think it's terrible. Or you know what? I actually do. I think it's the top of terrible. It's just
Yeah,
it's
I can
really
agree.
just an N and a Y with the Y just kind of extending out, really doing a bunch of nothing burgers. But
Yeah, have a little
but
dig lid on it.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then now we got the New York Jets. What do you think?
Dude, I think that's terrible too. Or
I
or at the end of
think
bad.
it's the end of bad because I do think it's at least they tried.
Yeah.
But I do like their older logo though. It was literally a jet.
Hmm.
I think that one's could possibly go S tier if if it was here, but it's not. Anyways, we got another bird logo. Um, and it's the Eagles, Philadelphia.
Um, dude, it's hard, bro, because I feel like if I'm comparing it to Baltimore's and Baltimore's alone, I feel like I like the Eagles more. But I'm not sure if I like it more than like the Texans logo. You know what I mean? Like if I have to compare it to anything outside of like bird versus bird.
Hmm.
I think a good spot for me could be either top of okay or in between the two cats.
In between the two cats.
Yeah.
In good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Top. Let's see. I think it's better at the top.
Okay.
I do like it better at the top, honestly. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right.
Too shabby.
Now moving on, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you think?
I think I think it's good. Where would you put the logo?
Where would I put the logo?
Yeah.
I would probably put it at okay. Um, in between the Chiefs and the Texans.
I think that's a great spot for it. Okay, Seattle's logo,
The
I
final
feel like it's the worst
bird
one.
out of all
I feel
five
like
birds.
I feel like you put it between the Cardinals and the Colts.
Cardinals and the Colts. I actually agree with
Yeah.
that. I don't really. I don't know. It's just not really anything there, I guess.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's move on. We've got Tampa Bay, and it's the Buccaneers.
I think that's an S tier logo.
You know what? I think I honestly don't think that it's better than the Broncos one.
Really?
Yeah, or the Falcons one. I think it should, if anything, I could put this at the top of good, and we move the Broncos
Nah,
and the Vikings up to S tier.
no, no. I don't agree. I think the Bucks are S because, bro.
Or
Okay,
I
so
do see
like
them
it's
in front of the
obviously it's
Falcons
like
one.
pirates, right? So it's like you got the pirate flag. The flagpole is a pirate sword.
Hmm.
Like it's very unique. It's different. It's not an animal. It's not like a circle. It's not in the shape of a football. It's literally in itself like its own thing.
I mean, this is basically a fucking pirate right here. They've got pirate
Sure,
swords too.
but you have like something super basic behind the Raiders and like a shield, right?
Hmm.
The logo and it's like kind of like rounded off like in its own bubble. The Buccaneers logo is like it doesn't really have like a background to it. Like it's and I don't know, I like the fact that like the flagpole is not just a flagpole, it's a sword. It's like a pretty rough looking flag. Like it's been through some shit.
Okay, it's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, since that's an S tier, we got the Tennessee Titans.
You know what's funny about
Um,
this logo? I have played when I played football when I was younger. I played a team with the same logo, the same name, and I'm pretty sure they had the same colors.
the same colors.
Yes. Very similar.
You see, I don't really know what this means. You know, like what the logo or what the team like name even means. So, you know, I don't really understand the logo,
Hmm.
and since I don't understand it, I don't really like it.
I think purely just going off of looks, I think it's in between the cats.
The cats, I feel like that's way too high. I feel like it
Really?
might be in between like the birds, like the Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Really? You like the Cardinals logo more than that logo?
Yeah, well, actually, maybe in front of the Cardinals one and behind the Vikings
I
one.
I okay, I could see that. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I could see that. And we left the worst for last, so that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's the Washington Commanders. Yeah,
That's the worst shit. Yeah, there's just
I mean nothing compares to a W
do it. It-
with fucking mustard stains on the outside
damn.
and a fucking wiener on the inside.
Okay, do we agree where everything is, or do we feel like we should move something somewhere? I feel like the Colts and the Chargers could go to the top of bad.
The top of bad. You
Yeah,
know what? I was actually thinking the same thing halfway through the video. Who do you want at top? The Colts or the Chargers?
I like the Colts more personally. I feel like Jacksonville's too high.
I feel like Jacksonville's too high.
Almost feel like maybe like behind the Texans or
Right here.
even behind the Dolphins. Man, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't mind this right here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think this is a good logo.
Okay. So explain yourself.
I got distracted.
You're
I
gambling.
forgot. I completely forgot that this is supposed to be an E for the Eagles.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
That that changes things, Aaron.
Okay, let me hear it.
What do you like Detroit more or do you like Philadelphia more?
I kind of like the Philadelphia one more just because of the E. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
not
I
as
like
simple.
that.
And this one is just a line.
Okay,
Um,
let's revisit LA Rams.
okay.
Because the more I'm looking at LA Rams,
The less you're
I
liking it.
don't I don't know. I think okay, I think LA Rams takes the spot of the Broncos and I would be or actually I think the Falcons should be at the top of good.
Okay.
LA should be behind the Falcons
Okay.
and the Broncos should be at the last of S.
I see it. I do see that. What do you think of this Cardinals logo?
Do you like it more than the Seahawks?
I don't really like this one either. I don't really like the two bird logos here.
I think the Jets could go to the top of terrible.
Top of terrible.
I think both of the birds could go to the top of bad.
The top of bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Okay. All right.
I'm liking our dynamic here. Like things are pretty like even.
Yeah, I do like it. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a fire. I mean, sure we could get probably more nitpicky with like one move, like one place changes, but
Right.
I think
I think
overall, I
this is
think that's
pretty good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude my tier list video of ranking the NFL team logos from best to worst. Make sure you guys leave a like to let me know that you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe as always, and let me know about any changes you guys would make to the tier list, if you guys would even make any. And I would like to give a shout out to Riskii for joining me in today's video. I will leave all his socials in the description, and make sure you guys go subscribe to him as well. He's a good friend of mine. And also make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see for future videos, as this is a new channel. Bye.